Hi guys, hope you're well. So today I want to speak about meme communities. So meme culture is obviously well known around the world, and we kind of got a good understanding of how things work and just little funny things that kind of make people laugh that are kind of understanding of the culture that they're currently present within. Some of them are timeless and like SpongeBob memes, I think they just are obviously timeless. But some of them are very particular, like for example with I don't particularly agree that this was very good, but with Jessie kind of like head movement, and that was kind of like the in thing, and lots of memes were created around that. So that is one which was like a particular cultural moment, and that's just been kind of exasperated through memes and different variations of that meme. But what meme communities are often known for is just making like sometimes slightly harmful, but like mostly just funny content. But what they aren't really as well known for is content which actually helps people. So a really good example of this is ImJustBait, which is like a huge community, people who follow it on Instagram. It's a huge community all around memes and all around kind of things that they share around kind of news and other things that have happened. And they recently posted up a picture of someone who was going through a really hard time with their kind of depression. And things that were really bleak for them. At that particular time, they decided that they wanted to kill themselves. And it was, I think, a couple of hours, it was just past a couple of hours that they had posted that particular picture and that particular long caption around the fact that they had been going through this alone. And they've been going through this for a long time, and it's a really hard thing. And they had decided to end their life a couple of hours later. What ImJustBait did was actually share this post on their actual Instagram page, and they'd said basically if someone knows this person to just reach out to them as soon as possible. Within hours, everyone had known about it and everyone was sharing it. And what happened was that his friends knew about it then and were able to kind of reach out to him and quickly try and get to him as soon as possible, because he had actually he had gone to take his life in his car, and people were sharing details, and people were trying to do everything they could across London to try and save this man and try and stop him from committing suicide. It was great to see people coming together and basically trying to help out, and this is the details of his car, this is where he was seen last, there's something there was something that he had said about this, or maybe that will help you to find him. And people were kind of helping out, influencers were sharing it. I think nearly every single person on their story had something about him within just a couple of hours because of this one post from ImJustBait. It kind of gone viral, and they tried to find him, tried to track him down. Everything possibly could do, people were doing. But sadly, really unfortunately, he was able to take his own life. Basically, someone couldn't find him in time, so he took his own life. And what happened from then is basically it started a huge conversation around mental health and men's mental health. So it was a conversation that took place for the next couple of days after that, and it was all around basically it was about reaching out to your friends, especially male friends, and just asking them how they are and checking up on them, because you don't know who's going through something at that time. It was all around speaking to people and checking in with your friends and seeing how they are, and because sometimes you don't actually realize what's going on within someone's mind, within someone's life, within anything. You don't really know what's happening. So what was really important for the next 2 or 3 days was lots of influencers were sharing that he had passed away and what the things that we could learn from it were. And I think there was a huge campaign around the whole of the UK. People were kind of sharing and just taking the words that he had written and really kind of pondering upon them. And I think that was really important, because it started up a conversation around men's mental health. Even though it lasted only for a couple of days, maybe 2 days, it was still a really good step in the right direction to kind of begin opening up that conversation and to begin speaking about things which were sometimes taboo, especially around men's mental health. And I think it also opened up a conversation around how particular cultures perceive mental health, especially because he was from an Asian background. So I think people were speaking about the fact that obviously a lot of the time Asians are less kind of open about mental health struggles, and how we can potentially do something to kind of change that. South Asian Therapist, which is an Instagram account, actually shared the kind of things that we could learn from his death, and what could be really important to kind of change things and how we can move forward from it. Although it's obviously insanely tragic, and horrible incident happened, it's just about what we can learn from it and what we can take forward with it. I think now it's kind of died down. People don't really remember it. What is really important was that one page, that one meme page where they just post up like silly things, silly memes, etc., helped to basically create this wave across the UK, which really made people think and wake up to what is really happening and how mental health is such a big thing. And I think it's just incredible, like what the influential pages that you may think are just kind of silly or stupid or whatever could really be important and could potentially have saved Deep's life. We don't know. Like, even if it was like an hour beforehand that someone had got onto that, and I don't know, maybe someone could have caught him in that time. But it's just about thinking about how powerful these just pages are, these communities are, and how strong they are in terms of bringing everyone around the whole of the UK or whole of the country or whole of the world sometimes around one particular kind of issue or topic or situation. So I think don't underestimate meme pages and don't underestimate the kind of culture that they've created and the communities that they build. Oftentimes they are actually really powerful.